if you're watching this, you want a good story. Should I continue? I'll take that as a yes. Oh, crap, where did we left off again? Yeah. You know how much, well, as soon as the yellow diamond comes back, comes from all the way from her home world to go to Steven, the Earth. Finally, she'll probably have a huge ship, like army ship, probably highly weaponized, probably stealth, everything. Who knows? Maybe she'll have like a whole private team, like not compared to Homeworld's army, it's probably small, but compared to a human army, it's probably big. So we have a and then I would imagine Steven would know until he actually saw the gems disappearing. Well, I would imagine she'd go like all at once, just go bang 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 until they cause havoc. I would imagine they would go like stealth and go and just annihilate the gems first, and don't about dodge the town, because if you damage the town, they call reinforcements, and should probably shoot them down, or blah blah blah. So first they would probably take out the Garnet first, because she has future vision. She'll probably see probably a yellow diamond coming, so they would take her out first while she's sleeping, and then the rest later, after Steven wakes up. Then as soon as he finds out that they're all gone, then he'll probably go. Then they'll probably take him too, and probably knock him out. And then he'll probably waking up in some kind of like interrogation unit, like a small room with a chair, and people talking behind the glass and saying, "I want to talk to him. Are you sure he? Who knows? He might be weaponized. You searched him, right? Yes. We don't know. He could be. He's old archaic shield." And he's like, "Let me in." And then she says to the guard, "Leave us alone." She goes, "What? You heard me. Leave us alone." She leaves, goes behind the door to the ship. She probably sits staring at him like.
Why are you gonna do that? All day long?
No. You just interrupted me. And then she looks at him, staring at him, like what she's like looking at him like crazy, like, and Steven's like, and she asks, and Steven's like staring right back at her, like going. And as soon as and then she says, "What are you?" And Steven replies, "Do you mean, who am I?" And she nods. And Steven says, "Well, I'm Steven." And she's like, she pounds on the table. "Tell me who you are!" She seems mad, and Steven's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." She kind of starts crying, like, and she starts crying and weeping, and then Steven gets out of the chair and says, "It's okay, what's wrong?" She kind of replies, like, "I just knew a person on this planet. I'm just really confused, and I just don't know what is going on. And she, and just, and then Steven answers, well, let's talk about it. And she says, so who was the special person on Earth, you said? It was a rebel named Rose Quartz. And Steven's like, and then he's like, and then Yeldan's like, you knew her. You know her. Well, where is she? Where is she on this desert planet? And then Steven replies, she was my mom. And then she's like, she kind of laughs. Gems don't breed. She's kind of like getting a little agitated, like she's like, is it? He's like, and then soon after that, Steven's like, my mom, my Rose Quartz is my mom. She gave her physical form for me. And then she's like, and then she starts crying again. She claps. And Steven is like, and then she's like, he's holding his face like this. And she goes, and then Steven finally asks, why are you sad? And who are you? She kind of gets up from crying, saying, she was the only person that really understood what we were doing. About Earth? No, all the planets. She was the only one who actually cared everything. Every of us on Homeworld are heartless and careless. I'm the only one who's left. I care about my. Do you care about other planets? Yeah. A lot of people. If we knew there was life out there, we would probably help them. You Earthlings are really smug, but sweet. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. She was my role model, and now she's gone. For you, pathetic creature. And she's like, Steven's like, hey. She starts crying, and then Steven's like, can you tell me your name? Yellow Diamond. Leader of the, one of the leaders of Homeworld. And Steven is like she looks at it like he's like wide open, eyes like this. Like, you heard me? Yeah, you're the one who caused all this. She's not really, but it is partly my fault. When the beginning of Homeworld, we didn't know how to run our cities. We established armies and not barely any government. We decided to vote on somebody who was served for his tyranny. They picked us three. I was luckily picked randomly. I was picked. All the others disappeared except me, and I was the one who really was in charge. I started to notice how sick we did to the planet, destroying everything, all the life on it. I suggested I had a slight few suggestions to the quorum, and they laughed or thought they thought I was the most they were if I ever suggested it to the Homeworld, they would surely kill me. I went along with it. I mean, I act as a, act as I didn't. I always truly forgive every thing I did until Rose Quartz came. She, she's the one who suggested the same thing. They wanted her dead. I actually told her to get out of there. It's too late for me. Then I admired what she did. Defended the last planet she actually cared for. Come to think of it, this is the only planet really I cared about too. And Steven's crying. I didn't know. Oh. And then, then, uh, then I, then the supervisor comes in. What's going on in there? I'm gonna, you clods, you clod. I'll make sure. Don't move. I'm getting the security guard. What did I say, supervisor? The yellow dime is saying, and she's saying, I thought you heard you crying. I thought you were being tortured with. No, that was, you misheard it from the scream of the other gems. Get back to work. Screaming of the other gems. I have no choice. I had to execute them. No, you don't. You can stop it. No, if they they'll execute me and your friends if I say anything. And she's and she can you at least postpone it? I think I can, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. Then like then 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 so how are we gonna fix this? I don't know. I was hoping you would, because you're the only one who knew Rose Quartz. And the star goes on down his face and goes, "Oh boy,